Audio check, testing, 1, 2. Alright, this is a new game. I wanted to play it before. I was like, I can't wait till it comes out on a console. Couldn't get a NVIDIA card at the time, so I ended up just getting well, the price they got, it's like somebody was buying them all up and then reselling them at a higher price. So I ended up getting an Xbox Series X. So it's finally out on console. Alright, let's see what this game's about. Alright, my levels look good. Nice. Insurgency Sandstorm. I'm gonna look it up on YouTube, see what's up. There's a lot of videos out here on it.
What's going on, guys? So today we're doing a beginner's guide to Insurgency Sandstorm. Now, before we jump into this, I am going to assume you have gone through the tutorial and know the basic controls of the game. As long as you've done that, most of this will make sense. So let's jump straight into it. Now, the first thing we're going to do is come down in settings. Now, before we jump into this quickly, if you are looking for the cinematic experience, you may want to leave some of this stuff on. But if you're going into PvP and want to be as competitive as possible, it's probably best to turn some of these things off. The first one being View Bob. Now, this is where your head bounces up and down when you're running. Basically, what this is going to do by turning it off is less distracting, and it'll keep your picture clearer as you're moving around the battlefield. From there, scroll down and come to the objective and teammate markers. Now, I like to turn these down to about anywhere between 50 and 75%. Again, this is to keep your screen as clear as possible because spotting enemies in Insurgency Sandstorm can be very difficult. So you want to get as much shit off your screen as possible, or at least minimize its distraction.
All right.
From there, jump over to video quickly and come all the way down and turn motion blur off. This is the same principle again. You don't need that cinematic effect when going into PvP, and you want to be as clear as possible.
Is this
Also,
a
make sure you have
PvP
dismember on for no other
game? I thought it was a
reason.
PvE.
Cool. Right in my hand.
Oh shit.
Speaker configuration is on headphones. I know I've been playing on speakers for a long time before I checked this, even though I've been using headphones. I turned music down, but that's obviously preferable to you. And then from there, mute ear ringing. Now this won't get rid of the deafness, but it'll stop the ringing within your headphones. Again, if you're looking for the cinematic experience, it is on, but it's good to turn off when PvPing. Alright, now let's come up to loadouts and look at some of the kit. So if you're a beginner, I recommend starting with Rifleman. You can also go Breacher if you're a bit of a faster player. Maybe you've played some COD, Battlefield and stuff, and you're used to running around fairly fast. Breacher will be good for you as it's all SMGs and fast moving weapons. For everyone else, let's stick to Rifleman for the moment. Alright, so here you're introduced to your loadout screen. This is where you come to build presets. The reason I suggest this is because sometimes you don't have a whole hell of a lot of time to make your kit if the situation is changing. Now, as for kits, a few things that I recommend is come in here. The AUG for beginners is a really good weapon. It's got low recoil, fast fire rate, and is 5.56, so it kills guys good. When it comes to scopes, now it may be tempting to put on these 4x scopes, but they do cost a lot of points. And honestly, most of the engagements you're going to be in within Insurgency Sandstorm only require 1 to 2x scope. My personal favorite is the 2-1x holographic sight, or if you like, you can go the red dot sight if you prefer. From there, coming down to grip.
I've used that gun in COD.
I will recommend quick draw grip. This will help you change to your pistol faster if you get in a situation where you've run out of bullets and you're facing someone down and you need to get your pistol out. For me personally, I never remember to do that anyways, so this doesn't advantage me. I like to look at the loading grip and the aiming grip. Depending on how you play, if you're a bit of a slower player, you check your corners, you don't rush into doors too much, you probably want to go the loading grip. This will get you out of trouble when you get into a firefight and have to reload midway through. For those of you who are faster players, you love to kick in doors and go fast, the aiming grip is perfect for you as it increases your ADS speed. I get done on that a lot from people using this and beating me to the ADS.
Increases the speed of aiming down sights.
Really annoys me. So I'll go the loading grip.
Oh, there's a graph over here to the right.
Compensator on the AUG. Honestly, the flash hider is the best thing for PvP. This is unnecessary in PvE as the AI pretty much knows where you are anyways. And laser sight, don't worry about that. If you like your tracer rounds on, turn them on, but just remember the enemy can see them as well. So now we have our weapons set out, we have a few more points left. You can chuck on a secondary weapon if you like. I recommend looking down here on the right hand side, you can actually see the capacity of the magazine. More bullets is better. Now they may not do the same amount of damage, but honestly when it comes to pistols, having more bullets will get you out of trouble quicker. Now if you are going to use your secondary and you know you're really big on using your secondary, again you have a quick draw holster here to reduce the amount of time it takes to pull out your pistol and shoot that guy down because he's stuck reloading as well.
Okay.
From there, this is where you need to start to separate into your presets. I like to have an attacking preset and a defending preset. So you can come over on the right over here, hit this plus button and call it attack. The reason we're going to do this is because you can come down in here to explosives. When you're on the attack,
Let's see what this streamer is talking about. Oh, let's go to this one.
Insurgency Sandstorm is an excellent multiplayer shooter that successfully avoids the common pitfalls of military simulation, but still manages to deliver an immersive, at times disturbing, sense of realism. Its arsenal consists of some of the best realized firearms in any video game to date, thanks to stellar sound design, snappy animations, and an obsessive attention to detail. Elsewhere though, things aren't quite as glamorous. Still, Sandstorm punches well above its weight, offering phenomenal gunplay that shows up much of its big-budget competition. If ever there was an example of outstanding FPS gunplay, Insurgency Sandstorm is surely it. That surprisingly elusive feeling isn't a result of any one factor, but rather a marriage of several. To boil it down, pronounced but manageable recoil, a near instantaneous time to kill, percussive sound, impactful graphics, and an obsessive understanding of firearms. And while Sandstorm has all of the aforementioned qualities, it leans particularly hard on its knowledge of how guns actually work. Upon chambering a round at the start of a match, you can then swap magazines to effectively increase your capacity by one extra bullet. Tiny details like the depression of the magazine release or the change in position of the fire selection switch are all visible on the gun model and thoroughly appreciated. You can double tap the reload button to perform a hasty magazine swap that, while faster, discards any remaining ammunition in the spent magazine. And finally, there is a slight dead zone in the middle of your aiming axis where only the gun moves and your character does not, which sounds weird but feels great. These details may seem trivial, but the results are anything but. And the effect that all this realistic
All right, I'm ready to play now.
The battlefield is downright scary. If you're looking to walk away from your modern military FPS with mild tinnitus, then Sandstorm is a good place to start. I've never been in combat, but this seems to be a much more realistic representation than we typically see in video games. The most disturbing sounds come in the form of determined blood-spewing coughs and the labored wailing death rattles produced by both your enemies and allies. These touches are intense, and I wouldn't blame you if you find them to be in poor taste, but I for one prefer a depiction of war that doesn't obscure its horrific nature.
Yeah.
While its commitment to realism is apparent, Insurgency Sandstorm also knows when gameplay should come first, which is a very good thing. For instance, even in the absence of enemy hit indicators, I was rarely left pondering a rival's fate, thanks to an impressively large mist of blood. Other compromises are even less subtle. HUD elements display the position of allies through walls or the direction of incoming fire. Kicking in the door has the effect of instantly killing anyone on the other side, and you can even jump on a grenade to reduce or prevent the damage dealt to nearby allies. All three of the non-competitive modes, featuring up to 32 players, are enjoyable in their own right, but the smaller scale firefight stands well above the rest. The objective is deceptively simple, and the ensuing high-stakes strategy makes each match tense, enjoyable, and replayable. The 6 maps are at their best in this humble setting, but even here, unintuitive boundaries called restricted areas manage to frustrate me. The problem is that there is no visual language in either the map design or HUD that distinguishes where these invisible borders are. This makes learning the ins and outs of where you can and cannot go in a particular portion of a particular map on a particular mode.
Did he just shoot the?
While some boundaries will eventually kill
the
you
plan-
or disable your weapons, others
the plan holder.
completely ignored. For
Planner
instance,
case.
you can bulldoze through restricted areas on multiple points on precinct to unfairly flank enemies from an unexpected angle. Furthermore, it just feels sloppy to have so many no-go zones so close to the objectives themselves. I go into greater detail on why most of the maps fall into the just okay category in my written review. I've seen a few minor bugs, but most are of the graphical and hopefully easy to fix variety. Meanwhile, there are a few noticeable oversights, like clunky vaulting and the inability to disable the maddening mic chirp of allied players. Progression in Insurgency Sandstorm is purely aesthetic in nature. Each of the 33 firearms and dozen or so attachments are unlocked from the very get-go, with the only limiting factors being your class, faction, and loadout points. Tinkering with point distribution proved to be a fun and rewarding process of trial and error. You may not always get to play your favorite class because most roles have a limit on how many people are allowed to play them at one time. However, I was never particularly disappointed at the prospect of being forced to play the Rifleman, as the basic class offers fantastic versatility and has no problem competing with more specialized archetypes like the Observer and Commander, who can call in powerful ordnance when working together. Insurgency Sandstorm isn't the prettiest shooter of 2018, but the places where it excels are the places that matter to me most as a player. Its gunplay is superb, its arsenal exemplary, and with the exception of the excellent firefight, the maps and modes are serviceable enough to facilitate its memorably frantic and immersive FPS combat. I can't wait to see where it goes in the future, but even as it stands now, Insurgency Sandstorm is a pleasant surprise that's worthy of your time.
All right, not bad. Let's go back, check it out. Here we go. Let's try them both. Tutorial it is. Oh, I didn't read the what it said. Okay, and now I'm learning how to sprint. And like that, you got a choice to either throw it short or far. Took a long time to blow up.
Careful, you don't know what's inside. And hey, if they've got a supply crate in there, you're gonna want to resupply on weapons and ammo. Okay, now you've got 3 hostiles outside, right outside that door. I think they heard the shot. Alright, now you see that building right next to the bus? Yeah, it's your first objective area. You're gonna need to secure that building and then keep pushing into the town.
Check your position! Alright, can we move?
Okay.
Alright, hold on! Alright, it's okay!
Whoa, lots of activity up ahead at the white 2-story building to your southwest. 5, 6 plus. That's where the weapon cache is. You gotta blow it up. Alright, I'm
Firing from the hip.
So, I don't know, maybe they've got an IED in there you could use? Just search through the cache and try to find one.
Whoa, look at that bomb.
And once you arm it, dude, get outside, all right? Stand way back before you blow it. Nice. All right then, get ready.
I'm gonna have to be.
Working on Alpha.
What?
We all doing good this round?
No.
Oh, extraction.
Shoot the VIP. Fucking do it. Let's see how many. Don't fucking do it, bro. I really want to. Bro, it's like fucking like it's like serotonin and like dopamine all in one bunch, bro. You just fucking shoot him in the head, bro. Just like
What the fuck?
not the wrong dude.
Where you going, man? Get over here, soldier.
On the back. I knew I should have fucking shot him in the head.
Who did I shoot on the stairs the first round?
Knew I should have fucking shot the VIP. You fucking build. Let's go. Where you wanna go? Which point? Let's send it to A.
Let's go.
Alright, let's do it. Let's take the stairs over here. What's up? What's that VIP? Oh, that VIP's head looking really blow upable. Really blow upable right now. Mind if I hit a lick and blow up your cranium?
Well, no balls.
Come on,
Stay here for a second.
No.
Ah. That was a 2-in-1 shot, guys.
You killed both of us with that one shot, damn.
OP. Don't use them, please.
That was crazy.
Don't use shotgun?
No, don't. Someone shoot me, please. Fucking like as soon as we can shoot, please just shoot me in the fucking face. Thank you for everybody looking at. Just fucking shoot me, please. Please. Fucking do it. Aim down sights. Said kill me, not fucking miss.
I said shoot you. I shot you.
Yeah, well, somebody didn't fucking kill me. Fuck this, bro. I'm about to John Wick every motherfucker. Watch this.
Oh my god. You fucking slow ass bitch. Uh-oh, he's throwing on a gas mask, ladies and gents. And he's removed it.
No shit. You're out of ammo, bro.
Pick his gun up.
No.
Damn it. I killed two of them. I'm happy with that. Right. How the fuck did
All right, well, interesting game. No way near and level of funness as Call of Duty. Yeah, so I'm itching to get on COD now. I don't know. If I didn't have the game, Call of Duty, I'd probably, yeah, I'd keep playing this. But I'm like, yeah, I want to get in there, unlock some more weapons. So, switching games. Stopping at 3, 2, 1.